Is this live, ladies and gents? Is this live? Cause I don't know if it is. It didn't seem like it. But it might be. I don't know. I don't know. It might be live. Yes, it is. It is live. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome to stream, everybody. I am currently live. I'm going to go and stream VC. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to stream. Has been a minute because I literally just did this last night, but I really enjoyed this game. So let's get back to this. Let's log back in. I'll go to the DDLC menus. If you've missed last time, all we did was go through this and then literally vibed to some music. It was pretty fun. If you want to, go check out last stream, because last stream was pretty epic, I have to say. So yeah, go check it out if you want to. I don't expect you to, because yeah, I didn't. But let's get on with DDLC. Let's get on with some Doki Literature Club. We're going with the autos. I would like to overwrite this one, please. Let's go back to this one. And you can use the skip button to fast forward the text you've already read. I need to get into my character voice again. Hi again, Foxy. That's not it. That's not it. Not it. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. Wait. Okay, I'm making sure my mic isn't muted. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Let's see history. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. While I'm back at the Literature Club, I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Boxy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Give me a hot minute, okay? Give me a minute. I'm going to advertise this to another server because clearly I am paranoid. Alright. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You won't see the end of it. Oh. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Boxy always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Now that's what you call commitment. Well, not really commitment, but still. Like cooking, cleaning my room, how dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? She helps me with busy work without even asking, like cooking, clean my room. Wait, I'm gonna see something. You can't change your name. That's not Pog. You two really are good friends, aren't you? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Boxy can become good friends too. Sayori, As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Of course she would. She is blissful. She is at peace. She's in paradise, being blissful around the world, with not knowing what's going on in the world. Oh, Yuri even bought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It's a pleasant surprise. Welcome, hey, to the stream. What? Yeah, this is Doki Literature Club Plus. It came out pretty recently. It was worth the few dollars it was. It started about 5 minutes ago, so good, very good. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I will make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into our bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't really usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl acting on being so cute? I hate. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. We go to Natsuki. Man, it looks like no one wants to be a bother today. I slumped down in the nearest desk. So how am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably do it right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. Nobody will come in the first place if it's a lecture event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we could do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Siri's taking this really seriously? It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Okay. See ya, Hade. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Welcome back, Cade. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to the things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Wah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall in my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Just don't say that out loud, so loud. I glance over... Wait, hang on. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Same as mine in real life. Mine is hard to get right in real life as well. I won't fall for that. There's more than that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to unbutton her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh, it's this scene. Yeah. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. Hang on, let me see. Yeah, this is so funny, right as well. I was just thinking how. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. Does the button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It didn't when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? What are you smiling about? It means my word I'm not gonna say. Got bigger again. Say that out loud. And there's a reason I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read that. No, thank you. No, I'm not reading that. I apologize. I'm not reading that. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. I swear, my character and Sayori fight like a couple. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Hey, I can kind of relate to that because, well, actually, I can't really relate to that. I wish I could though, but, So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Foxy, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away and retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Chat, this is a chat choice. We're gonna go Sayori route. Sayori route. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. He's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! And this is so good, Foxy! I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt last night when I was doing the poem. I didn't know what I was doing at all. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Muri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Fair. Fair. Maybe in Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Why not? I'm sure that's part of it. I don't think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Boxy poem, and that makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. Hang on. Are you sure you don't like it? Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Hang on, what's a VC? Alright. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Boxy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Really sorry for the yawn. I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you're in my phone too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me get out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to an yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. Don't be mean. Hang on. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nicer. How should I put it? It says just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, It's bad to skip breakfast. Yes, it is. Take that as life lesson. It's bad to skip breakfast because you're gonna be hungry by the time lunch rolls around. I get all cranky, you know, same, even though I'm sometimes late to school. I can admit that. I will willingly admit I am late to school sometimes. But do you see me complaining? No. And we started about 23 minutes ago. So I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki. Let's go and... Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. That's what I figured. Yeah, you should probably pass from getting smacked like that. Sigh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people could try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style won't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said it for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose and helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really don't care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Fair, I don't think you... Hang on. History. So you did. I guess on to their list. Yuri. How's the Yuri? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry! I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Oh, okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my... No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri brushes her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Yeah, we haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Wait, what were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they don't form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Hang on. Wait. I'm trying to understand Yuri's. Hang on, y'all. I'm trying to find the Yuri's. I'm trying to find the poem from Act 1. This poem that's on here, because I can't read it. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Ghost under the light. I'm sorry, I can't read cursive that well. The tendrils. Ghost under the, hang on, I'm gonna look up ghost under the light. Alright, I found a way I can read it. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate between the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I apologize for taking a bit to read that one. I couldn't read it, barely. I can't read cursive that well, so I apologize for that. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. How did you know that? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, I do too. As well as the character here, I do too. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Hoo-hoo, actually, the story isn't about being a ghost at all, Boxy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their words. They do. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Like I have had trouble letting go of the past recently. Yeah. I can't explain, it's too complicated. It would take a whole separate video or stream or whatever to explain it. I might explain it one day, but not today. And soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. In this case, perhaps the subject of lingering in our past remaining place of comfort and let it go of the past. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is still being symbolically compared to a ghost. That makes a lot of sense. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who shall I turn to next? Monica, the only one left. Hi, Boxy! Hi, Boxy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you were new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. I think all the time as well. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities and things we could do better, I'm always listening. I think she always listens, even if... Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Boxy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had sorts of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe these are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It's just that the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh, gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knows that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. Hang on, guys. Stupid glass is getting dirty. I hate it. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hold in well. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the Hang on. Alright. Hold him well. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I was looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Hang on. I'm just making sure if this doesn't have any other things I just missed. Alright, let's go back. So I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. And a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about these stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That is some good advice. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki, and glance eagerly. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrowed in frustration, meanwhile Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. You're just cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Boxy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Boxy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Boxy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one who... word I'm not gonna say, magically grew a size bigger as soon as Boxy started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little, this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was just standing there. Boxy? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. How do we explain that to her, Boxy? Wait, there's no reason to have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Boxy? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be... Should I take Sayori into this? Which one? Chat? Yuri, you're really talented. Oh, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I reckon Brandon should to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. So it lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? She was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is really a personal writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism could lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for nothing. And thanks for noticing. Noticing, not nothing. Noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Boxy. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki just glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your word I'm not gonna say, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Eh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Boxy. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazying around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? No, but not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so I'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room, so maybe you could take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club's for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Aha, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in a literature club possibly means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Boxy, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With every new luck, that means I can at least do a little better job impressing those I want to impress. I'm nodding to myself with newfound determination. Boxy? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Because he is. Secretly is. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew, you know, Boxy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Everything is going to be so... Hi. Really, it looks like Sayori still hasn't caught into the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but is it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, so let's choose Doki Doki, Valentine, Forgive, Comfort, Special, Hope, Awesome, Fun, Blanket, Time, Party, Sparkle, Together, Candy, Giggle, Kawaii, Ocean, Raindrops, Joy, Pure. I think that's about... Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for that episode. Let's go to the main menu now. Let's make sure it saved the game. Alright. Let's exit and go back to here. Oh, we have new. His sad stories are stories of friendships that are unrelated to events. The main story is to get to all success stories. Alright, so trust part 1. Might do that next time. Pictures, new pictures, yes. Oh, that's adorable. That's cute. Kawaii and poem game. That's cute. All right, so we have some new poems. There's sunshine. Eagles can fly. Yuri's poem and Monica's poem. We wrote a thing for Sayori. I don't think we didn't get any new backgrounds, but we didn't get any new sketches, or we didn't get any new promos. We got some new music as well. So let's has Pam play with me. Poem, Pan. I think that's going to be about it for the stream. I didn't think we would go for this long. If you have enjoyed, you have enjoyed this. Wait, let's check if there's any new files. I think it would be too long to check there. Alright, I don't think there's not any new files. So if you all did enjoy this second part of Doki Doki and want to support this series as we go along, especially next stream, as I think we're going to be, I don't know how long more Act 1 is, but we might be, in probably 2 more streams, and then probably 2 more streams will finish Act 1, probably.
Let's go, bud.
Okay. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for me, and I believe I believe we're halfway through Act 1, so if y'all enjoyed, please leave a like, comment down, and subscribe. I will see you all next time. Maybe tonight, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. We'll see. But if y'all enjoyed, please leave a like, comment down, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.